In today's video, I'm going to be giving you 10 habits that you need to master right now if you want to be a successful freelancer. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. If you're just new to my channel, welcome. I'm Phebi, and on this channel we talk all things personal growth and freelancing. So if that's what you're interested, make sure you stick around, because here we are all about giving all the tips, hints, and learning from our experiences. So in today's video, I'm going to be giving you 10 habits that you need to master if you want to be a successful freelancer. Success can mean anything to you. However, these are things that I definitely feel like you need to master if you want to have, shall I say, a smooth sailing? I would definitely say if you want to make freelancing a bit more easier for you to manage. One of the things I know is that freelancing can be busy. It's a busy life. And I was actually on LinkedIn today and I responded to a post that someone said they were feeling really overwhelmed. They had so many people's voices speaking to them. I was just there typing, giving some tips about how you can really master, this world of being self-employed and managing your own time and things like that. And I feel like I'm getting there. I wouldn't say I'm 100% there, but these are definitely habits that I have been building over the years. Here is my first habit that you need to master if you want to be a successful freelancer. The first one is being organized and planning your time effectively. Now, I say this because I don't think people do it enough. I really feel like if you plan yourself, you know what you're doing next and you are able to get yourself ready. One of the reasons why people feel all over the place is because they're not planning their time. They feel disorganized because they are not planning their time effectively. And I get it, especially as freelancers or creatives. You are an independent person and you want to do your own thing. You've got all these ideas that you think about and you just want to get it done. However, I know that it can really be challenging to organize yourself and to use all the tools that are available to help you to organize. You want to definitely get into the habit of planning your times. I'll definitely say that plan your days at least the day before or the night before so that you know what you're doing for the next day. Every day when I get to my desk, I write down 3 things that I really need to or want to get done for that day, and I power through. I have no distractions. If I need to be on social media, I set a time for that. If I need to, do some emails, I've set a time to that. I use a project management tool, and I can't stop saying this enough, because project management tools can really help you to be organized, know what you're doing and when it needs to be done by. Having things in your head is good if you can remember everything, but with me, I'm not going to keep everything in my head. Get a project management tool, and it doesn't have to be complicated. All you need to do is write down the steps that need to happen and the date it needs to be done by. That way you can organize it and make sure you see what needs to be done first, and you're able to prioritize yourself so easily. So make sure you organize yourself. The next thing you want to master or create a habit is time management. Now, why do I say this? Time management is so important. The reason why is because you want to make sure you're keeping to time, especially when it comes to working with your clients and having meetings. You want to show up on time. You want to show up as a professional. Having good time management is professionalism. And that's one thing I love, is a good professional service. So as a freelancer, I want to make sure I'm giving my clients a professional service. Therefore, making sure I'm showing up to meetings, I'm delivering the work on time, means that I have a good hand on time management and I'm able to show my professionalism, and they can trust me and refer my services on. Everything is linked together, and you definitely want this to be a habit that you create. Even in your personal life, try and always be on time, even if it's for a party. The next thing is you need to have a strong mindset. Now, how can you build on a strong mindset? Well, things like going to the gym, praying or doing things like that. What makes you feel good? How can you make sure that you are building resilience? Because as a freelancer, like I always say, you need to be able to build resilience. There's going to be challenging times where you feel like you have too much on your plate, and then there's going to be times where it might not be so challenging. How do you balance when you feel alone and you don't feel like anyone is around you? Because again, as a freelancer, it can definitely be lonely. So you need to build habits that will help you build a strong mindset, a growth mindset. You always want to have a mindset that helps you to continuously grow. If there's a challenge that you're facing, how can you solve that problem? The next thing is you want to network. Build a habit of speaking to people every single day. Now, why do I say this? Again, freelancing is very lonely. It can be very lonely if you're not networking. So networking is a good habit, especially if you are an introvert. You want to build the habit of speaking to people every day. It doesn't have to just be at networking events. You could speak to people on social media, have your engagement. Even if you're doing some outreach and speaking with potential clients, you want to make sure you're speaking to at least 5 people every single day. Build that habit, because that's what's also going to help you to get more clients, build a community, and know what's going on, know what's out there. It's so important. And I kind of wish that I knew this from earlier, how important it is to networks. My 5th habit that you need to create is to create a strong morning routine. This will set you up for the day. I have a strong morning routine and I make sure that I'm doing everything on time, waking up on time, making sure I go to the gym on time and doing what I need to do before I start my day. Now, sometimes it's not 100% like I would like it to be, and you need to have space for that. So you want to have a routine that's strong, that helps you just start the day and get going. If you think about it, if you have like a not so good morning, then you're more likely for your day to not be as good as you would like it to be. Maybe you don't get all the tasks that you need doing, and then things just fall behind. So you want to start the day off strong. So having a morning routine will definitely help you with that. My 7th habit that you need to create for a successful freelancing career is to make sure that you prioritize self-care. There are days when I feel like, okay, I really need to do some self-care, and I kind of implement this into my morning routine. So take a bit of extra time in the mornings to do things that will make me feel good, or just to relax and to unwind before I start my day. So one of the things that I do in the mornings is definitely go to the gym. I feel like it's so pumping. It makes me feel alive when I go to the gym, and I come back home and I go to my office and start doing work straight away. I just feel like if you have a good self-care routine, this will definitely help you with your mindset and all the other things that you've got going on. Another thing is practice something that you're not good at. Now, why do I say this? Something like copywriting is extremely important when it comes to, your social media, your marketing, sending emails to clients. You want to make sure that if there's something that you need to do every single day and you're not good at it, and yes, you can delegate copywriting out, however, you still need to be able to do this. What about if that person's no longer available? Who is it going to fall on? I mean, it's just a good skill to have. So if there's something important that you're not very good at, or maybe it's some sort of communication skill that you're not good at, then make sure you practice, learn something about it every single day and implement it into your everyday. That's very key. And the 9th thing is practice your financial literacy. Now, I couldn't say this enough. As a freelancer, money management is key to your success. You want to make sure that you're able to save up money for a rainy day, and you want to make sure that you've got money to ensure you can pay your bills or pay for the tools that you need for your freelancing business, or if you want to expand as well. So understanding money and making sure you're putting money away for your taxes as well is super important. I can't tell you this enough, because again, you don't want to get in trouble by the HMRC, but this is your warning. Now, make it a habit to monitor your finances, whether it's every single week or every single month. Some people do it monthly, some people do it quarterly. Quarterly, I think, is a bit too long, but make it a habit to use tools to help you manage your finances effectively and efficiently. You also want to know what's going in and what's coming out, and also when your invoices are due. So if you're not able to manage your finances, how are you able to recognize when your invoices are due? You need to also have it in your contract for late payments. So if a payment is late, then there's interest charge or something like that. So you want to definitely make sure you have these things in place. And the last thing is you want to maintain accountability. Now, why do I say this? This is because you have to keep promises to yourself, and this is what is going to make you grow. If you say you're going to do something and you don't do it, you're just proving to yourself that you can't get things done, or it's not a very good look on your brain development or your system, right? Your growth system. So you want to be able to prove to yourself that you can do something. When you prove to yourself that you are able to do this, or you're able to keep your word, you can trust yourself to accomplishing your goals and to do so much more. And I think this is something that I've also learned late. So you definitely want to make sure that you stay accountable to yourself. Make sure you understand the promises that you're making to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, do it. No, make sure you go ahead and do that. You want to also track your progress and reflect weekly about what went well last week and what didn't go so well, and improve on that. These things are going to definitely help you to grow your freelancing business. So that's my 10 top habits that you need to make sure you are implementing every single day when it comes to your freelancing business. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments below, and also let me know in the comments below, what habits do you think need to be added to this list? Is there anything that you have learned, or is there anything else that you would want to know? So that's it from me, and don't forget to like, subscribe and share this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.